I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey Brahmins, welcome back. It is the last week before fall break, and because of our time off last week, that makes this week even more important, because when we get back from fall break, we are going to be hitting the ground running, making our way to the final stretch of the semester. Just a reminder, semester averages are what get calculated into the cumulative GPA. So that's the S1. But right in front of that, you have an SE1. That's your semester exam bucket, worth 20% of that semester calculation. And then the next bucket over from that back towards the left, that is Q2 or quarter two. That's what you're currently working on. If you're not in the habit of checking Skyward, one, need to fix that. But two, progress reports are going to go home tomorrow. So here on main campus, we have changed that date till tomorrow. I think freshman campus is doing theirs today. So you should be getting a paper copy that shows you the most up-to-date version of your current grades, where you currently stand for every single class that you're in. If you are falling below a C average, that needs to change before the end of the 9 weeks. Remember, we are shooting for a C or higher to get you closer to that 2.0 minimum GPA that's required to earn a high school diploma. Now, if you're far below that 2.0, a C is not going to cut it. You really need to be aiming for Bs or higher so that it can help pull you up. And remember, it's the S1 average that counts. It goes into your GPA. All right, I literally have a stack of shout outs for some really cool stuff that's been happening. Thank you to everybody who showed up last Friday for the after school band community performance. They performed first concert and honored our veterans. They played the same piece there that they played in our Veterans Day Assembly. Speaking of Veterans Day Assembly, you guys certainly made me proud. I think that was the best Veterans Day Assembly behavior that I have seen in years at OHS. Thank you so much for coming in with the right attitude and level of respect to really honor those who were there to be honored. So if you notice, we had a lot of community members there, people who are currently active duty, those who are retired and are United States veterans. Every year they come to our gym to participate in that assembly. And I can't tell you how many people stop me. And even despite the technical difficulties and not being able to watch our full presentation, they were impressed with that event. So huge shout out goes to JROTC instructors, Major Locklear and Sergeant Gibson. Thank you all so much for all that you do to help coordinate, prepare, coach, and then organize that event. Thank you to our band for performing. It just takes it to a whole new level there. Speaking of band, Saturday evening, they traveled over to the West Coast at Seminole High School, and for their Seminole Sound competition, they finished third overall in their class and fourth out of 14 bands. That's huge. Not only did they have a great overall performance, but scores improved across the board. So they had 11-point gain from their previous competition. So each little category comes down to like a summary score, and that's what ranks the bands overall. But within that summary score, there are categories for like percussion, guard, music, visual captions, all of that saw increase in points. Guard improved 19 points, percussion improved 15 points. And so this Saturday, they are going to perform at the Florida Marching Band Championship State Competition in Fort Lauderdale. So good luck to you all and congratulations on your huge improvement over the weekend. All right, next I have OHS football honors list. So district selections for football are amongst the best players in the Treasure Coast. To have your name nominated is an honor in its own right. And then to be selected as an all-district player is special, and not everyone who could be deserving of it gets to be named to that district team. The competition is tough based on a certain amount of votes. Coach Pryor and the OHS football staff would like to recognize all of the players who were placed in the selection pool. So those who were nominated were Mike Bergarelli for quarterback, Troy Young for linebacker, Leo Castellanos, punter, running back, Vincent Catalini, offensive tackle, Santana Alvarez, cornerback, Rondre Morgan, strong safety, John Williamson, cornerback, Connor Meir, offensive guard, Caden Reno, nose tackle, Nemo Bryant, wide receiver, Karis Johns, running back, Josiah Stanford, defensive end, Devin Lewis, tight end, and Adam Moore for center. From those who were nominated, 3 received honors. So that's Leo Castellanos for all-district punter, Troy Young for all-district inside linebacker and also nominated to the FACA All-Star team, and Mike Bergarelli nominated to the FACA All-Star team. The FACA All-Star team game will be played on December 21st. So congratulations to all of you all. Those are huge accomplishments and a big, long list. And I think I'm done. Mondays are always long.
Good morning, friends. It's Monday. Let's have a magical week and a great day. I have 3 announcements. Number 1, if you're a senior, order your cap and gown. We are officially 1 month away. That's it from the deadline. So if you want to graduate with a nice purple cap and a nice purple gown, purchase one, please. Number 2, this is for teachers. Hey, AP teachers and any AP students. I'm pressing the submit button tomorrow on our AP exams. So please make sure all of your class rosters are where they need to be. If someone has dropped the class, I need to know. I am going to go through them with a fine-tooth comb today, as well as I have one last student to call up and fix an issue. So please make sure that you are attentive to that. And last but not least, and a super big shout out, substitutes. Hey, where are substitutes? We have them all over campus all the time. It is Substitute Appreciation Week. And I don't know if you know this, but I appreciate them, number 1, because they have to deal with me. Calling them and saying, hey, can you please come in? And some of them right now are probably laughing because they're like, yeah, we do. So if you see a substitute on this campus, number 1, make sure that you appreciate them. Tell them how much we appreciate them as a Brahmin family. Go out of your way to be that exceptional student in those classes, as well as just make sure that they're here on our campus. We are very, very blessed by the amount of subs that do come on this campus. And I am thankful that they are here. So if you see a substitute this week, make sure to shout out and say thank you, and go out of your way. Other than that, have a fabulous day.
I know I really appreciate our substitute teachers. They're wonderful. So I just had the SAC meeting for tonight at 5:30. Don't forget to come. It's in the library, the media center, and boys soccer is going to be playing away at Timber Creek. Boys, I want to wish you a lot of luck.
I want to give a shout out to our junior FFA officers and Mr. Dryden, who every year work to put together our Veterans Day assembly here at the freshman campus. It is a lot to get up and speak in front of 500 of your peers and to speak about Veterans Day, such a revered holiday in itself. And so they always do a great job. It is always wonderful to see our junior officers get that experience of speaking early on. And thank you also to the JROTC, who always comes and does color guard and does an exhibition for our students as well. And last but not least, Mr. Clark, who stepped in and did the national anthem for us. And I had students coming up to me the rest of the day saying, I didn't know Mr. Clark could sing. It's a great thing when they see a different side of our faculty on display. So thank you for that on Friday. We are still continuing the Thanks for Giving food drive. So get those canned goods into your 5th period. There will be a prize for the top 3 classes. So, and progress reports will go out today on freshman campus. So if you're sitting right now, you probably have 5 of the 6 already in your hand. Please take a look at those. As Ms. Meyer said, check out that semester 1 grade. That is what is going to ultimately give you credit. You still have 4 weeks plus 4.5 weeks and a 20% of your grade semester exam to complete. So there is still time. There is still tutorial. Yes, we have tutorial this week on Tuesday and Thursday. So if you need some help, please reach out to your teachers. And if you need a tutorial form, stop by 205 and we'll get one in your hand.
All right. We've hit the time of year where sporadically I am getting my favorite kind of announcements, and that are senior shout outs. This one goes out to Reese Cohen. Congratulations, Reese. She has been accepted to the University of North Florida into their nursing program. So this is a pre-licensure BSN program, highly competitive, and the fact that she was accepted on early admission is huge. So congratulations to you, Reese. I know this is going to be one of many for you. But seniors, as those early acceptance letters are coming in, send me a copy of those. I'd love to get you shouted out on the announcements. All right. You have 5 days to make a difference. Make it a good one, as together we
move forward.
And be great.
Pete Robbins.
all day.